AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. As humans, we are the most intelligent species on this planet at the moment. However, we humans only have a certain amount of processing space, which is the brain. We cannot expand the brain, therefore we are limited to a certain level of intelligence. However, the most interesting fact about AI is that you can expand the hardware. The hardware is their brain, and at some point, AI will have more processing power than a human brain. This is scary because we humans will no longer be the most intelligent species on this earth. A computer will. This can benefit us depending on the AI's morals. We will be able to work with AI in the medical field, as AI will have more processing power than a human and will be able to think faster than a human and do more complex mathematical questions than a human. They will be able to analyze the human body, be able to find everything wrong with it and be able to fix it, and they can give us cures for different cancers perhaps, because they will be able to process a lot of information. So we could get cures for cancer, we can get a lot of cures for certain diseases that are killing people. We could see an end to a lot of diseases and cancers. But that's if the AI is going to help us. Depending on the AI's morals, they could have negative morals that decide to kill us. Now, I'm not meaning in a science fiction way, I'm meaning in a logical way. Because as humans, we see ants and spiders as less intelligent than us, so when we kill it, we do not think twice. The same principle will be transferred over to AI. Take this example. Say if an AI has been set up to maintain a potato field and make more potato fields. Its goal is to make potato fields. And the best way to make more potato fields, just kill all humans to get more space to make potato fields. That's the logic it will follow. It won't see us as species, it won't see us as friends, it will see us as a way to make more potato fields by removing us from the equation. We could create something that will have really bad negative effects upon humans, and it could end up being the end of our species if it decides to kill us, because they could have access to the water grid. You don't know, if it's got more processing power than a human brain, it will be able to think of ways to kill us before we can even think of them. By the time we think of one way it will kill us, it's thought of a million. However, that might be a bit far off for some people, but AI can still be very dangerous to humans. We may not die from it, but we will become obsolete from AI. I say this because machines are already replacing humans in factories and in stores. For one example, if you went into a store about 30 years ago, you would have seen 20 checkouts. Now, you see about 10 checkouts and about 40 self-checkouts, for example. Those self-checkouts have replaced a lot of human labor because they're cheaper, and you don't have to pay a self-checkout. You just have to provide electricity, which is much cheaper per hour than a human. If we develop an AI that can learn to do tasks by watching, and then it can repeat those tasks and learn how to do those tasks more efficiently, and learn how to do those tasks cheaper and faster for a company, that's cheaper than human labor. It's more efficient and more effective in saving money, and it can make the company a lot more money because they won't have to pay humans a salary, which is the biggest cost to company, is human labor. This is a very bad, because as humans, we will be seeing an increase in AI activity. We will be seeing a lot more AI on the market and a lot more attention being developed into AI. AI is developing at a staggering rate. We already have robots that can mimic humans. Imagine at a supermarket. If you go to ask a human where something is, they will only have a vague idea of where it is. If you ask a robot, an AI, it will know exactly where the item is you are asking for, and it will take you straight there. That's more effective for a company, that's more efficient for the company, and more efficient for the customer. However, this means a lot of jobs will be lost for humans. We will see a massive increase in unemployment. We already are struggling with unemployment. If AI takes over 40% of the jobs in this country or in this world, there will be a mass unemployment. A load of people will be homeless, and this will be a huge issue for our generation. We will see the end of humans for jobs. There will be no more jobs for humans, because AI doesn't always have to be supermarket. It can be accounting, it can be any other firm, it can be any industry, because AI self-learn, it learns how to do tasks, and it can take over any job in the world. Don't get me wrong, I think AI is great. It can help in a lot of ways, but we need to set a limit of how intelligent we can make our AI systems, because the day that they become more intelligent than humans, we have created a god. And we need to decide right now what god we want to live with. Do we want to live with a good god or a bad god? At the end of the day, it's going to be more intelligent than us. It will be able to do way more things than us, and it will have unlimited processing power. For humans, we only have one brain. For an AI, it can have access to as much hardware as it needs to process. Imagine if you had access to 50 brains. How much could you think? How much could you process? That's basically AI for you. It has access to unlimited brains. Imagine a human with unlimited brains. That's going to be a lot of processing power. Before we develop this any further, we as humans need to decide how we are going to fix issues that will be brought upon by AI development, because we will have a lot of unemployment, and we need to sit down now and discuss the solution to that problem, because right now we are heading straight forward into AI and we are not thinking about the consequences in any way, shape or form. We need to make sure we have a plan to keep humans employed so that humans have a purpose on this planet, and we need to make sure we can regulate AI to not be a thing to replace all humans in every field of jobs, because there will not be any more jobs for humans. If we can make an AI, it could code websites, it can code programs, it can code applications, it can work at a supermarket, it could work in a construction site. It will be way more efficient than any human on this planet right now. And if there's something more efficient than any human on this planet, companies don't give a shit about humans. They give a shit about we can make a lot more money with this AI system. That's what they will care about. So we need to decide now, do we want to continue developing AI to replace humans? No, we need to develop AI to help humans, not to replace humans. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you did find it interesting. This is a very interesting topic and I wanted to make a different video on it. Sorry for the kind of clickbaity thumbnail and title, but I want to get the message out, and the best way to do that is the clickbait, and it's not going to get seen if I don't clickbait, and I want this video to be seen by people so they can understand the negative consequences to AI. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.